Welcome. Today we are going to do a body scan meditation. We are going to go through each part of our body and feel into the need and into the energy dynamics of it. You can do this if you feel pain in certain parts of your body, but also if you feel pain in certain emotional aspects of your life. Because a lot of things that we feel always show in our body, and when we are fully embodied, when we are present in our body, we can feel beyond just our flesh and bones. We feel the energy and the flow and the life that is flowing throughout our body. So I would like to invite you to make yourself feel comfortable. You can lie down for this exercise, or you can sit down if you want. You can also use headphones to make this experience even deeper. Let's start by taking deep breaths all the way to your belly. Inhale and exhale. And as you breathe, come back into your body. And notice, how do you feel in your body in this moment? And if you don't feel anything, that is also okay. We are curious and we are exploring. Just be present with your breaths and come back into the body, the only thing that is real actually. We perceive with our senses and with our emotions the surroundings. So when we are present in our body, we get a sense of what is real. We are not focused on mental structures and beliefs. We really are in reality. So let's see what is the reality for you. Keep on breathing. And let's start focusing on our feet. Feel into your feet. You can wiggle your toes a little bit. And feel, how do you feel in your feet right now? Do you feel that energy is flowing through your feet? Do you feel like there is no connection to the ground from your feet? We are not here to fix anything. We are not here with agenda to make ourselves better or perfect. We are feeling into, we are scanning, we are observing. Observe your feet. And how do you feel in your feet right now? Remember all of those times where you felt pain in your feet. Remember all of those times when your feet led you from places to places. And see if you can say thank you to your feet. Be present with your feet. If your feet could speak, what would they say to you right now? receive. Receive the words of your feet. Let's move up towards your calves and your ankles, and feel the energy in your ankles and your calves. Feel into the muscles, feel into the bones that are there. And notice, how do you feel in your calves and ankles? Is the energy flowing? Do you feel anything? If you don't, that's okay. But if you do, follow the feeling. Really feel deep into your ankles and your calves. What is the dynamic? Do you feel like you're losing energy from that space? Or that you're storing a lot of energy there? Notice, observe. And let's move towards your knees. You know, they say that we tend to store fear in our knees. But feel, what is the dynamics for you of your knees? Are you flexible there, or are you rigid? Are your knees cold or warm? Feel into your knees. Your knees are helping you to move. They're helping you to run. Feel the potential of movement, of flexibility in your knees. Acknowledge them. Now let's move on to our thighs. How do you feel in your thighs? They say that people who have strong thighs, they have a lot of strength. You don't have to have big thighs to feel the strength of your thighs. Feel into your thighs. What is the sound of your thighs? Feel the sound and the melody and the energy of your thighs. We may even store a lot of anger in your thighs. And if you feel something that is maybe not comfortable, breathe and allow. Don't fight it. Allow whatever it is Once we become aware of something, the energy starts flowing. And really notice how, when you become aware of something, how it instantly shifts. And then it finds its direction. The energy is finding balance. Always. Allow the energy of your thighs to find balance. And help them to do that with your breath. And let's move towards our pelvis and our sexual organs. And feel into your pelvis. What is the energy dynamics of your pelvis? Do you like to express energy of your pelvis, or do you hold back? Feel into your pelvis. And allow that energy to expand a little bit. Feel the movement of your pelvis, how the energy flows in your pelvis. And allow your pelvis to share. What does your pelvis need? Feel the need of your pelvis. How does your pelvis want to exist in this world, in this life? What does your pelvis want to create? And feel that creative expression that comes from your pelvis. And we do have the creative potency in our pelvis, men and women. We don't have to necessarily create children, although we can, to feel the creative potential of our pelvis. And dive deep into that now. And if you can't, and if you feel pain, that's okay. Breathe with it. Just know that the potential is there. Let's move onto our bellies. Take a deep breath and allow your belly to relax. We tend to store a lot of knots in our bellies, and when we worry, we flex our bellies. And just give it some breath and allow the energy of your belly and in your stomach to start expanding a little bit. And even if you feel pain or tension, just allow that tension to expand. Allow the energy, whatever it is in your belly, to start expanding. Feel into your internal organs that are in your belly area, your digestive system. Feel into the flow of your digestive system. How does it go from your stomach to intestines, and then how it's released. And feel the energy, feel if you hold the energy somewhere. It's the area of your butt relaxed. We tend to hold this area quite a lot. And see if you can give it some breaths down there in order to relax, to expand, and to be vulnerable and flowing. We tend to store a lot of need for control in our butt. And feel the flow from your stomach all the way through your intestines. And feel into how do you digest your experiences in life? Can you surrender? Or do you need to control every experience? Feel into it. Feel deeply into it. Allow yourself to feel the softness of your belly. And breathe through your belly. And now we're gently going to move towards our chest and our heart. Feel your upper back and see if you can relax that area, or maybe lean onto something And if you are lying down, see if you can really surrender your shoulders and your back. Once we feel that our backs are supported, we can open our hearts. Feel into that part, the upper back. We tend to hold pride in that area. And feel into the heart and the back side of your heart, so to say, at the same time. And imagine as if your heart is blossoming in your chest, in front and on your back. And see how can you support your heart with your backs, if you can. If you can't, that's also okay. Allow your backs to become softer and softer and softer. Let's take a couple of deep breaths into our hearts. And feel deeply into your heart. And allow your heart to speak. Allow your heart to sing whatever it is there. If there's sorrow, if there's anger, and also if there's beauty and joy. Feel the energy of your heart. Breathe into your heart. Listen to your heart. What does your heart want you to know? What does your heart want to say to you? Does not need to come in words. Just feel the energy. It can be feeling, a state, emotion, sensation. Allow your heart to speak. And see if you have a question, a problem, a dilemma, something in your life that you maybe need to make a decision about. And ask your heart, what should I do in this situation? and feel the answer. Your heart knows the answer. Allow it to show you the answer. And you can always come back and ask another question. Your heart always knows. Now let's feel into our arms and hands and feel how your arms are connected to your heart, and really feel them as the wings of your heart. Feel your hands. How does your hands want to express what you feel in your heart? Do you hold tension in your hands? Do you often create fists? Do you play with your fingertips? Do you bite your nails? How do you treat your hands? What do you want to create with your hands? How do you want to express? Just feel into it. What do you want to give out to this world? What do you really want to give? Feel that. Open your palms. Give. At the same time, feel also, what do you want to receive from this world? Feel into that. What do you want to receive? Now let's move to our throat. Our throat is the area from which we speak. Our voice is here. Feel into your voice. And say with me out loud, I, and say your name, I want to give whatever came as your natural expression from your heart. Say it. I want to give to this world. Say with me, I, your name, want to receive whatever came as natural expression from your heart. I want to receive from this world. And say it a couple of times out loud. And if this is uncomfortable, that's okay. When we use the voice, that really our natural, authentic voice that comes straight from our hearts, it can be uncomfortable at first. And notice, when you speak, do you really use your real voice? Or do you try to make it lower? Or maybe higher? Feel into what is the natural expression of your voice. How can you make your voice, your uniqueness that comes from your voice, more authentic? And breathe. And now let's move on to our face, our lips. It's where we take in the food. It's when as babies we were taking in the nourishment from our mother. You can touch your lips and feel into your lips and your mouth. This is also the area where we kiss, where we show affection, give and receive love with the ones that we love. You can put your hand on your lips and feel into the energy of your lips. And also give yourself a little kiss if you feel that. And now let's move towards our eyes. Feel into our eyes. We tend to have a lot of tension in our eyes. See if you can relax your eyeballs. Feel the dynamics of your eyes. Are you able to really see what is in front of you? Or do you close your eyes to certain things or even to certain people? Are you able to really see the truth? Let's move on to our ears. notice? Are you able to listen? Really listen, whatever it is that you hear right now. As you listen, are you able to really hear the sounds, different qualities of sounds around you? And how do you listen? How do you receive the sounds around you? Breathe. And now let's feel into the top of our head. Become aware of your entire head. Become aware of your upper body that your head is attached to, and the lower part of your body. And as you are focusing on the top of your head, feel your body as a whole, not as fragmented parts, and the energy dynamics of this entire magnificent system. And feel how this energy of your body is expanding further from your skin. Feel how it's swirling and moving. Maybe it seems stagnated in certain areas, but see how your body is constantly in the flow. Feel into your entire body. This is my home. I am home. See if you can find a way to say thank you to your body for giving you the opportunity to experience life on earth in its full sensuality. And if you want to, you can give yourself a little hug. Take a deep breath and gently, in your own pace, open your eyes. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And really notice, how do you feel different in your body after this experience?